Have you ever walked or driven through a town early in the morning before the shop workers have lifted the blinds and turned the directional lights on the window displays? Have you ever walked or driven through a town early in the morning when the only people around are the 6-2 shift workers and the postmen in the shorts on winter mornings? Have you ever driven through the countryside early in the morning before the light has truly risen in the sky and the colours are muted and shy and reticent about the thought of facing another day? It may rain, it may shine, it may blow, or it may be still. That's the fun, and there's the rub. You have to take the good with the bad and make the most of it. Those shop windows we passed, all shuttered up, will be alive with colour and light when we get back from our walk. The artisan shops along the high street will spill the smells of fresh baked produce, and the restaurants will fill the air with the smells of hot spices. Communities are much more than people who just live there. I'm lucky to live in a well-cemented community of people who just seem to want to say hello, pass the time of day, and then leave you to be you. When communities are communities, everything seems much better. The good people are lauded and the fools are mocked, and that's just as it should be. All I want is a warm bed, a full stomach, legs that'll support me long enough to get my daily fix of nature, people to smile at and get a smile in return, and to be left in peace to enjoy my time here. Society seems to conspire to rid us of those desires, doesn't it? You will say this, you won't say that. You will think this, you won't think that. It's all coming to a head. And I want to be here long enough to see that, so I can contribute in my small way to putting the world to rights, to making it all good again, to making those communities friendly and cemented, where people smile at each other and you aren't afraid of someone pulling out a knife on you. You don't have to go into the local shop to see people just filling bags and walking out, while you, as a good citizen, go up to the till and pay for what you've got. The world seems determined to tear itself apart, or at least the people who live on that world are determined to tear that world apart. When I was young, I used to get angry. Now I just get tired. But even a tired old soul like me's got a voice, and I'm determined to join in with the rest of the people. I woke early this morning. I woke at about 4:30, and I don't know why I woke up about 4:30. Well, at least I didn't know why until after a while I realised there was light coming through the window, but that light wasn't getting any brighter. It was pre-dawn, but not the pre-dawn of a summer morning. This was a late winter, early spring morning, and I could actually hear a dawn chorus, and I think that's what woke me, because most days now, up to now, have been quiet and still, but I heard the dawn chorus. But the dawn chorus didn't get any louder as I lay there for an hour before I got up. It stayed the same, the light stayed the same. It was a teaser. It wasn't the dawn chorus. It was saying, Nigel, wake up and listen, because this is what it's going to be like in a couple of months, but it'll get louder, like the dawn chorus does. You get one bird that starts very, very early, and then another joins and another as they wake up and fill the air with a sound, with a chorus that you can't sleep through. So you get up and it's ringing as you get up and you get ready for your day. The dawn chorus is ringing away in your head. It's fabulous. It's a teaser. I listen to a podcast and occasionally they have one of the lads on it is a historian. So they'll have this section they call epochs, and then they have a section where they talk about books and they do teasers. And this week they were talking about Wuthering Heights. So they're not talking about any formulaic modern model. They're talking of old stuff. Wuthering Heights. And he just read a chapter, and it was a teaser where he described the Earnshaws. And I've not read Wuthering Heights for about 50 years. But it made me want to go and dig out a copy. Not a new copy, an old copy, a well-thumbed copy. And read it again. It was a teaser, like the dawn chorus this morning was a teaser, and I was so glad to get up and experience it. Because I can, and I have done for many years. And one morning I will wake up, and that will be the last morning I wake up. And that will happen to all of us. So we've got to make the most of every morning that we wake up and experience this. This is pretty much a nothing burger of a video this morning. I just wanted to share this morning with you. This is what spring should be like, late spring. Even though we're only into early spring really. It's warm, it's mild, it's almost warm. The sun is golden on the fields, and it's in front of me. I can see branches as catkins on a tree, early catkins, the first thing that comes out in the year. And the tree is full of beads of water. It rained during the night and it's full of these beads of water. And we're walking round the corner. I'm not in the sun, but they are. The sun, we will walk into the sun shortly. So I'm in the shade, but on the edge of that shade is just this masses of jewels of water droplets. I don't know whether you'll get them, but they're there, I can see them. And as we walk around the corner, we walk into the sun. And it's a fabulous morning. Out of the fields and into the woodland, there's a crow shouting its head off to my right. I don't know whether you can hear it. It's decided to go quiet as soon as I stop talking. Oh well, I'm sure he's happy enough. Molly's just been rolling about in the grass. And that was good fun to watch. I love watching that. I woke up this morning. Like I say, it was just one of those mornings where I thrilled to be alive. And I woke up and I could see the light coming through the blinds, this dull light, pre-dawn light. It was cold, but it was like saying, I'm the light that you will see in a couple of months, and I will be different. I will be late spring, early summer. And the dawn chorus was just one or two birds saying, listen to us, but in a few weeks we will be joined by all our friends. And that was good, and it was nice, and it made me feel good. And then I could hear Molly breathing at the side of me. I love waking up in the morning and hearing her breathe. It's a relief. We're all getting old, so I suppose it's a relief to hear her breathe. But she's got the most wonderful breathing. We've got a woodpecker over to our left here, hammering away at the insects. But it's so good to hear her breathe. Life. And there she is, lying prone. And as soon as I move, she's up. I can see her little ears moving. I was so glad I woke up this morning, because one morning will be the last morning I wake up, and one morning will be the last morning you wake up. So it is incumbent upon us all to make the most of the gift of this life we've got. And I've said it before, there are many people who don't get to reach old age, or whatever age you are now. And it is selfish not to enjoy life and make the most of it, because you've taken that opportunity away from somebody else. Somebody else could have used it to good effect. So you've got to make the most of life. Wake up in the morning and be thankful you've woke up, and look out and think, this is going to be a good day. I'm going to enjoy this. Especially when it's a morning like this, where it's cool and clear. It's so clear. The air smells of spring and rain and leaves. The sun is coming up to my left. It's behind some hazy clouds, but once they burn away, it's going to be a beautiful day. The reservoir is over to my right, and it's reflecting. It's not like a mill pond. It's just reflecting colours from the sky. So you've got the blue, and then the clouds are kind of lit pink underneath. They're in the west, and the sun is coming up in the east, and it's throwing pink light against the underside of the clouds, which is reflected in the water. It's mirrored, just like a painting. And the trees across the other side of the reservoir are lit now by the sun. Beautiful. That green that we get over here in England, because it's wet. It's wet, so it's green. We can't have the green without the wet. And there's the rub. And it's beautiful. And we're just going to wander about today, just being bloody grateful for getting up this morning, putting on my shoes, putting on my coat, putting on my hat, getting my dog, getting in the car, driving past the closed up shops that make a town look less attractive than it actually is, because the town I live in is very attractive, and when I drive back, all the shops will be brightly lit and people will be out on the street, and it'll be a different scene. But it's attractive anyway. A sleeping town with the shutters down like closed eyes. This is great. That's all I wanted to say this morning. This is great. I'm so happy. I hope you all have a good day. Make the most of every one of them. And we shall see you on the flip. Peace and love.